This week, we're celebrating Star Wars Day with 2 new series and more. It's May the 4th, also known as Star Wars Day, also known as my favorite day all year, and we're celebrating with the gift of new Star Wars stories.
Hello, what have we here?
Today, Liz Soleil, Nubs, and Kai Brightstar take their first steps into the larger world with the premiere of Young Jedi Adventures. The first 7 episodes will launch on Disney Plus on May the 4th, along with a 2-episode premiere on Disney Junior, with new episodes following weekly for 5 weeks. You and your younglings can meet the Jedi in training as they study at the Jedi Temple on Tanu, their friend and pilot Nash Durango, who always travels with her trusty droid RJ-83, and their masters Yoda and Zia as they learn about what it really takes to be a Jedi.
You helped others. That is the way of the Jedi.
With lessons on friendship, teamwork, and courage in the face of fear, set coordinates to Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures now. For older fans of animation, Star Wars Visions Volume 2 has also arrived with 9 new shorts by creators around the globe. Shorts include Sith, Screecher's Reach, In the Stars, I Am Your Mother, Journey to the Dark Head, The Spy Dancer, The Bandits of Golak, The Pit, and Aosung. From gorgeous 2D hand-drawn animation to 3D stop-motion puppets and everything in between, Star Wars Visions Volume 2 is a truly unique expression of what Star Wars means to these international storytellers. You can watch Volumes 1 and 2 now only on Disney+. Earlier today, Carrie Fisher got her long-awaited star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In a heartfelt ceremony featuring her real-life daughter Billie Lourd and on-screen brother Mark Hamill, our princess and personal hero was immortalized on May the 4th. And over on StarWars.com, we're celebrating Star Wars Day by reliving some of the magic of Star Wars Celebration. A new fan spotlight highlights a handful of fans who stopped by the Star Wars Celebration live photo booth, and yes, it includes a living, breathing Nexu because Star Wars fans don't just love Star Wars, we live it, and some make the impossible possible by building it. And we've got our eyes on some new Star Wars items and deals on games and other products. Plus, the Force arrives to Fortnite alongside new Anakin Skywalker and Padme Amidala costumes. Rocket League has joined the galaxy with Star Wars Droids packs, with new items inspired by R2-D2, BB-8, C-3PO, and K-2SO. And over at the Disneyland Resort, Hyperspace Mountain is back, only available through June 4th. Grab your favorite space adventuring pals and experience the attraction and other Star Wars offerings for yourself all month long. Sure, it's May the 4th today, but Mother's Day is just around the corner. Today, Aardman Animation's short, I Am Your Mother, arrived, and the director, Magdalena Osinska, is with us to talk about turning Darth Vader's often misquoted line on its head in a story about family, growing pains, and perfecting the Ryloth role. Hi, Magda.
Hello, thanks so much for having me.
We're so excited about Visions Volume 2 and the Aardman short, I Am Your Mother. Can you start us off by telling us a brief history of Aardman Studios?
Aardman is the biggest stop-motion studio in Europe, and Aardman created such characters as Wallace and Gromit and things like Chicken Run and Shaun the Sheep. When this opportunity came to Aardman, making Star Wars in stop-motion, I literally couldn't sleep. Like, artistically, it was such a wonderful, concept and thing to do. In the original trilogy, there are stop-motion elements like the AT-ATs and Tauntauns, the chess sequence. So I thought it's really cool that we are bringing the stop-motion again back into Star Wars universe. And it does feel like it's a really perfect marriage.
But also, this is a very personal story, as I understand it, because you're a mother and the daughter of a Polish immigrant. What are some of the ways that you kind of hope the audience will relate to that relationship between Annie and her mom?
Yeah, I deliberately wanted Annie and Kalina to be aliens. So they are Twi'leks aliens, because that was inspired by the way how I felt when I was moving to the UK and how I feel when my mom visits us. Since being a mother anyway, I've been thinking about my mom. I was thinking that she's always been very motivating, very giving, very supportive, but I would maybe not always appreciate it. I wanted to have this positive spin on the mother-daughter relationship because I think moms are quite often overlooked in storytelling, but I think they are real superheroes.
Agreed. We talked a little bit about Star Wars cross points that come into this. There's so many great Easter eggs in this short. I love when the little Wookiee is making eye contact with the other racer and just pulls the arms off of its stuffy. It's just such a great moment. Can you talk a little bit about, what are some of your favorite Easter eggs that you incorporated into the short?
Pretty much each prop or costume, there is something hidden for the audience to enjoy. There is underwear appearing quite a few times. This is inspired by Carrie Fisher's speech. I think it was during the AFI Achievement Awards. She talks about underwear in space. And I love this speech. I absolutely admire her. So I was very keen to have a little nod to this But my favorite ones are on the marketplace. There is a store with the object touched by Luke Skywalker. You can see his hand, but you can also see the lightsaber that he lost. The animation director on our film, Steve Cox, he read that the fans were perplexed how Maz Kanata got into the possession of this lightsaber. So Aardman decided to explain this mystery. When you look closely in the background, there is the lightsaber and there is Maz's hand grabbing this lightsaber just before actually Jawa. Jawa tries to steal it, but actually instead Maz is stealing the lightsaber. I love this little thing and I hope that people will really enjoy that one.
Well, we here at StarWars.com love it. Thank you so much, Magda. It was such a joy to talk to you and such a joy to watch I Am Your Mother.
Thank you so much. It was really great talking to you.
That's it for this week, but for more on these stories and other news from around the galaxy, check out StarWars.com and be sure to join us right here for This Week in Star Wars every Thursday. Happy Star Wars Day. Thank you for watching and may the Force be with you.